Hey everyone, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching today. I was just going to quickly make this and not film it, and then I thought I haven't actually got a little box like this on my channel. I'm just finishing off the Valentine's hamper that I'm making, and I've got a mini bottle of Bailey's in here. And it was just in a standard box, but it didn't look like anything special, so I thought I wanted to make one. I've got this cute little gift tag on here. It's all ready. I've done the bow and everything, so I don't want to undo it now, but you can just about see it in there. But I have gone a little bit taller just so that it will hold other things as well. So if you're not wanting to put what I've put inside, which you will see in the video in a moment, this will also work for maybe some like hand creams, those small bottles of like your makeup, foundation, things like that. There's all sorts that could go into this. So if you do like making little hampers and stocking stuffers and things like that, I think this is a really cute one. It's like a half cracker kind of style gift box. Very easy, very quick to make. So let's get started. So you're going to want to cut yourself a piece of 8 1/4 by 6 1/2. Along the 6 1/2 side, we're going to score at 1 1/2, 3, 4 1/2, and 6. Then rotate. You want to have that 1/2 inch piece along the bottom. Then you're going to score at 1 1/2, 6, 6 3/4, and 7 1/2. Okay, so that's all the scoring you need. Next, we want to fold and burnish all of our score lines. Okay, we do need to do a bit more scoring. What we want to do is you'll have your 1/2 inch tab at the bottom, and then you'll have 1, 2, 3 score lines. The middle one you want to fold in half. Okay, you then want to put that folded side in your scoreboard, so the 1/2 inch tab is on your right hand side. What you then want to do is pop a little marker. I'm actually going to use my other stylus here. You just want to put a little notch at 1/2 inch and at 1, then 2 and 2 1/2, then 3 1/2 and 4, and then 5 and 5 1/2. So I just hold that up. You can see there we've got these 2 markers within each of these rectangle pieces, and they're going to have a 1/2 inch gap between them. So we're going to cut away triangles, but just leaving it attached by that 1/2 inch. So take your scissors and now flip it around. You've still got the folded side, folded under. You've now got your 1/2 inch on your left hand side. And where the little marker is, I'm going to cut right across to that score line there. Then with this one, I'm going to cut so it meets the like crossover here. And then from this one, cut that away completely. And then this one, going to join up again. So you're just keeping that 1/2 inch attached within each of these sections, and then you're just removing the ends there. And then with this one, cut right across like you normally would have with them, but then this time you can remove that whole piece. So now when you open it, you'll have this effect here. What you can then do is just take a little wedge off of there, because that's our tab, also off of this one here, and then you can remove this one completely, like so. Then along here, you just want to cut up all of these to the first score line. Okay, and then I just like to wrap it around. So I've got my join, it's going to be the back left. So this one here will be the last one I stick down. So if I open that up, fold that one, so it's the second one in from the left with the tab on the right. And then the rest of these, you can just take a little wedge off, and it just means the bottom will be nice and neat. Just remove the score lines. Cover the 1/2 inch tab there, and if you do that little bit there as well, do it all at the same time. Fold that side over and then fold the other one over, and they should all line up. Like so. And then just fold it that way. So these are good to make now. You could store these away now. and then just stick the base down when you want to use them. So I've got the join now on that back left. There's that square one. So then I'm going to stick down the back one first. Just add a little glue. Just tack that one down. And that one. And then lastly that one, and you'll see there you've just got that nice finish. If you then grab your bone folder, you can go in there and just make sure that's all secure. Next we can cover the sides. So I've got this lovely little paper pad here. This is actually sent to me. It's an Authentique one. And I didn't realise just how lovely it is for Valentine's. So I'm definitely going to use this one next year because this is the end now of the makes. But you've got this lovely sheet here. So I think I'm going to use this one. You Have My Heart. And I'm going to cut that one out and have that as the little tag. Look how cute this one is. Happy Valentine's Day. I love that one there as well. Very, very sweet. So I'm going to cut that one out. And then I kind of like the black and white actually. I think that looks really nice. And that would go nice with that little tag. And you've got this one with all these lovely words on it. But I also like this one here as well. And I think that one's going to complement that cardstock really nicely. Okay, so I've stuck everything down. I'm going to give you the measurements for them. I'm just sticking that little picture, I've just cut it out, popping it on a bit of a scrap. And I've just come down a little bit from the top so I can put a little hole punch in there and turn it into a tag. So I'm just going to cut around the three sides here, just so I've got a little border. Like so, and then just cut across. I just mark the center just roughly, and then I can just cut across like so, and then just punch a little hole. I'll do the smaller one actually on the top there. Now we've got a little matching tag that looks so cute. So these pieces, you'll want 4 pieces of 1 1/4 by 4 1/4, and then these pieces are 1 1/4 by 1/2 inch, and you'll want 4 pieces again. So I'm just going to pick some ribbon, pop the drink in. Like I said, you could put makeup in there. I think some foundations will fit in there quite nicely. How cute does that look with the bow? And then a little bit of twine. I like layering up ribbons and twine together. It looks really nice. And there you have it, a very cute little box for any kind of miniatures, makeup, just those smaller little gifts, tall gifts will look lovely in this, and they make perfect table favours as well. So that's the last thing now to go in my little hamper. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick tutorial showing you how to make this sweet little kind of cracker box or half cracker box. I think it's adorable. I love that little tag. I will link, if I can find this paper pad, I'll link it in the description box below. And I'll be back again very soon. Take care. Bye.